Okay, here they are. I'm gonna set them right there. Let's just see what's in here.
It's perfectly clear with no distortion at all.
The fuck?
This is industry leading active noise canceling. Wow. That's kind of insane. You guys want to try it?
And when the magnet shuts, it detects that they're in the case, and they go, okay, we don't need it to be on anymore. It goes into this ultra low power state to save battery. And that's cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what all this hype is about, hey? And it's time to talk about the new headphones from Apple, the AirPods Max, because, well, we got them. And the first impression was big box, but to be honest, it felt a little bit smaller than I expected. At least the headphones did. On video, and especially in these commercials, right, in the new like video from Apple, it looks really, really huge. And I know that's part of the marketing strategy, but out of the box, yes, it is bigger than, of course, the Solos, the Beats Solos that also have this same mechanism of configuring the size of the headphones. It's kind of similar. It's not really the same, I have to admit, but it does feel like really premium, right? We will get into that, of course, when we get, of course, more into the. Wow, this is definitely more satisfying. Holy shit. Whew. Yeah, we will definitely get into that. But yeah, the first impression is that it's a little bit small. It's smaller than I expected. Another thing that I noticed was that these headphones don't feel heavy at all. I only used them for like 1 or 2 hours. If I I forgot the time at some point. I didn't really feel any different. It was really, really comfortable. Of course, for the price, they should, right? But I don't know what's going to happen after 5 hours or maybe even like longer than that. Now, I will be telling you guys more in the full review. Of course, this is just a first impression. The whole, let's say, experience from the outside is perfect. It's not too big, it's not too heavy, it feels really premium, it's aluminum, and yes, it's pretty cool to the touch. I'm not gonna lie. Speaking about touching the device, there is one thing that I either have to get used to or actually is going to be a really big problem. Whenever I want to adjust this thing and I grab it here, usually I grab it here, this button just changes the way either noise cancellation is being handled, or of course transparency mode, which is also like the same button, right? So I keep accidentally pressing this button, especially when I want to adjust these pads. Cans, I don't know how do you want to call them. It feels pretty great though on the ears, right? There is this memory foam inside here, and I feel like these things will last you pretty long. But you can also replace them if you want to. So that is of course all about the exterior of the device, which is very, very important, because this is what you're going to look and feel for the next 2 to 3, 4, 5 years. I don't know how long you keep headphones around. I have these now for, I feel like, a little bit less than a year, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel like for inside use, I am definitely going to use these new babies. I don't know if I am going to use them outside in the rain, because it's it's winter, and I do not trust this device in any water or something close to it. Of course, the whole situation, why are we here? It's to listen to music, right? That's the whole reason why you buy headphones. You listen to sound or music or movies, or it's going to have to enhance the experience for you. Now, usually how I like to listen to sounds, any sounds, is through actual speakers, like the Sonos surround sound set that I have, or the HomePod, because I like room-filling sound, right? And these headphones, throughout like my experience all the time, I have to put them pretty loud to get to a, let's say, comfortable position for me to be in, that I can feel like my world is getting like I don't know, rocked, by this music. You need to put these things pretty loud. And that is something that you don't have to do, at least I don't have to do with these little babies right here. This thing, even on, like, say, not even half volume, it feels like my entire, like, face or head is being filled with sound. Real good sound, right? The bass is there on almost every single volume position. The bass is really, really there. It's just, I just feel this thing. I feel this thing on almost every single setting that I can find it on. And we're not even talking about the quality of sound. Of course, that we're gonna get there. But this is already a really great step in the right direction for me, because I have been listening to these things on almost max volume all the time. Even Apple themselves, like my iPhone, has been warning me about the loudness of how I use these devices, and even automatically puts them down now to a lower volume. And I feel like I don't have to do that with these things, because they immerse me with sound. Again, maybe there are headphones that do that for a way less price, but this device is probably going to help my hearing survive a couple of more years, because I don't have to put it as loud as I usually do. It just sounds really, really great. Yes, we're going to talk about it. These headphones sound wow. Like, especially if you come from, like, let's say Beats or anything that is pretty good, right? But it's not audiophile quality, let's say. It feels like you're in an IMAX or Dolby Atmos room, where it doesn't really matter how loud you set the speakers. It's not about loudness, it's about sharpness, it's about knowing where stuff comes from, which can also be a problem, especially if you listen to, let's say, some more indie-style remix music on SoundCloud. You will hear every single mistake they made as well. I have listened to a bunch of stuff that I can easily listen to on these, and yeah, don't listen to it on these. On SoundCloud, it's, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good music on SoundCloud, but you know what I mean, right? There are a lot of people that just are hobbying around, and I really like the mix, I really like the transition on maybe headphones that don't really give you the full effect of the mistakes that they have made. These headphones will definitely show them off in all its glory and all its horrors. This strap, it feels like, is made out of kind of the similar material as their phone cases in silicon, right? These phone cases, they feel kind of the same. It's quite grippy. It feels like silicon, although this net is of course made out of, well, I don't know. I actually don't know what it's made of. Of course, this feels really, really soft. I feel like this is also kind of the same material that they put in the net. And of course, the stainless steel bands to adjust the headphones themselves, and the aluminum body. It just feels really, really great. I would definitely advise everyone that is buying this to get yourself some Apple Care Plus, because if these things get wet, I don't know how you're going to end up. I would end up crying somewhere in the corner, in some sort of baby, like, I don't know, mode, like with my thumb in my mouth and just, I don't know, crying my eyes out. It's just like for me, right? For a first impression, because I will have to test these devices, because, like, there are two computers in there. It's like there's a computer in here, system on a chip, or system on a package actually, and a system on a package in here. This is actually two devices, strapped together. It's two computers, so, which is insane. I just think that's amazing. For me to tell you if you should buy this device, yes or no, I couldn't tell you, because we're too early into this whole hype version, right? This is the honeymoon phase. I'm in love. I really like these devices. Probably going to sleep with them. Not in that way on my face. Also not in that way. You know what I mean? After like a week or two, I will be able to tell you more if the price is worth it, if you should like switch over if you have Beats. Of course, the total package right now looks really, really good. For what I can see and hear right now and feel as well, I believe that I will keep them. This is not even gonna be more healthier for my ears, yeah. it's also going to just enhance my whole experience with sound in general. Guys, I'm gonna end it here because I can't wait to put this thing back on my face again. It's really great. It's really great. And for now, I hope you guys leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, because we are going to revisit these things soon enough. For now, click on.